and welcome into Mary's Kitchen. I thought I would make a lovely chicken and spinach curry today. I know we're all spending a lot of time at home at the moment, which is very sad. So I think keep calm and get cooking. I think there's a lot of fun to be had in the kitchen and with your kids and as well. So the first thing I'm going to do for the chicken curry is I've got some onions cut up here. I've got my coriander. I've got a whole bulb of garlic because I like a lot of garlic in my curry. And I've got some ginger, which I've made into sort of a garlic and ginger paste. I've got some chopped up cherry tomatoes, some peppers, some chilies, my chicken of course, which is all diced here in a dish and ready to go. And I've got some spinach. So we'll just get busy with this, and let me just get this, my little induction cooker and my non-stick pan. I like this non-stick pan. It's a salter. It's very, very good. If you take this off, I like this little thing because you can use it right on your kitchen counter. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some coconut oil, or if you prefer you can put ghee, or you could put an oil that you prefer, but don't put olive oil for a chicken curry. I'm going to put coconut oil just because I like the flavor of it, and also it's clean eating and it's good for you. So just a wee bit of oil in there. I might put a little tiny bit more. So yes, been making a lot of dishes that can sort of last 1 or 2 days, because I don't want to jump down to the supermarket very much, and it's hard to get a slot on the click and collect, and it's hard to get a delivery. So just doing the best I can with the ingredients I have. Fortunately, I've got a food delivery coming anytime now, probably in the middle of this video. I managed to get the wine delivery in before the food delivery. So anyway, it's a time to use up all the ingredients that you have. So if you do have any sort of onions and things like that, and coriander and garlic and ginger, this is a great dish to make. And of course I love my chilies. I've got 3 chilies chopped up here. I'm going to put my onions in first. Let me just heat that up a little bit more. There we go. Now I've just cut my onion in half and just dice them up long ways because I like them to have a little bit of substance in the curry. And along with that I'm going to put in my garlic and my ginger. Seems like quite a lot. It's 2 inches of ginger there and a whole garlic bulb. Just put my little dishes over there. This is a really, really tasty dish. Lots of flavor. And this pan that I'm using here is a non-stick pan. You don't even need to put oil in it really, but I put a bit of coconut oil in just because I want the onions to get nicely sauteed in there. Yeah, so I've got the food delivery coming up. Some of the things are missing from the food delivery, like the vodka. I think a lot of people are spending their time indoors drinking. I don't know. I've got a lot of friends who are on this, they're called house party, and they're phoning each other all day and all day long. I've got 6 chicken breasts here. I'm going to put my chicken in next because it's going to take a little bit to brown that up. This little induction heater is really, really good. As you probably noticed, I'm left-handed. So just mix your onions into your chicken. It's going to take a few minutes. I mean, normally if I was probably cooking this on the stove, I would leave it for a few minutes with the lid on it. But I'm just trying to do this video as quickly as possible for you, and I hope you can see what I'm doing there. Just trying to brown the chicken up quite a bit. And I had a little clean eating cake challenge with some friends on Facebook. Who could make the cleanest eating cake? Well, I made a cake. It tasted quite nice. But unfortunately, it's sunk in the middle. So I think probably because I used some satsumas, And the acid, I should have maybe put some baking soda in there as well. I think the, you know, that scientific formula for cake making. So that chicken's getting nicely cooked. I just want to get that a little bit brown on all the sides. Smells beautiful, all the garlic. You're going to smell beautiful tomorrow after I've eaten it. Probably smell me from down the street. Not that I'm going to be near anyone. I haven't been out for, weeks now. Only very brief visit to the supermarket. But my car has not moved in a week. It's a scary time. And just trying to keep in touch with friends and make sure people have what they need. That's the most important thing. Because I've got some vulnerable people around me. And just making sure everybody stays safe. That's the most important thing just now. Okay, so the chicken's nicely just about. I'm going to put some spice in here now. I've got some turmeric. I'm going to just put probably about a teaspoon of turmeric in there. Okay, it gives it a nice sort of coloring. If you've got fresh turmeric, by all means use that. Oh, I can never hardly get my hands on fresh turmeric. Well, it's a lovely one. I've got some cumin here, and I'm probably going to put about 2 teaspoons of cumin in here. And I've got some ground coriander. Or as we call it in America, cilantro. You can smell all the spices. Smells delicious. I'm just going to mix all those spices into the chicken. You can see it's getting its nice yellow color. Lovely curry. Oh, the smell is just gorgeous. Just showing you how easy it really is to make a curry in your own kitchen. So you don't need to go out to the takeaway and get one. You might not have all the spices, but these kind of spices are good to keep in hand for making a lovely, tasty dish. So that's basically, we've got our onions, garlic, and ginger in there, our spices, our turmeric, our coriander, and cumin. And now I'm just going to add a few other things here. I'm going to add my chilies. So I've got 3 chilies chopped up there. And I'm going to add some baby tomatoes. You can see what beautiful colors we're getting here now. This isn't any particular curry, because you know when you go into a curry house, you've got choices of all kinds of different styles of curry. This is just Mary's curry. There's a bit of coconut milk I had left over from another dish, so I'm going to put that in. And I had a little bit of chopped tomatoes left over from another dish that I made. I don't want to waste anything, especially at this time. I'm just going to put a few chopped tomatoes in there that I had left over. There we go. Just let that cook a bit. And I've got some peppers cut up here, and I've also got some spinach, but I'm not going to put them in just yet. So I'm going to let this cook for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back on. I've got a little bit of, I had a little tiny bit of mango in a jar. I like to put fresh mango in, but I don't have any at the moment, so I got a bit of mango chutney, and there was a little bit in the jar, so I put some water in there. I'm going to pour that in there too. And so that's it for now. I'm just going to put that on a low heat and let that stew a bit. And then I'm going to come back on and show you what I do, because I don't put the spinach and the peppers in right now, because I like to have the spinach to be really, really nice and green. And I'm going to put a little bit of coriander in there, and just to start getting the flavors. And then I'll come back on and show you how to add the rest and how it's going to look. Okay, welcome back. I've had this simmering now for about 40 minutes. And now what I want to do is I want to put in a little bit more coriander. I want to put my peppers in and just gently let them cook for another sort of 5 or 10 minutes. And my spinach as well. And basically that's it. So we'll just get on with that. I lost the little handle off my lid. So you'll have to excuse me for that. I'm going to put, just taste it first. That's good. I'm going to put a tiny bit of salt in there. And I'm going to put some pepper because I didn't put pepper when you were last here. Put a tiny bit of pepper in there. A little bit more. I'm going to save a little bit of the coriander because when I serve the curry, I want to put a little bit of the coriander on top. Coriander gives it a really beautiful flavor. Make sure you get it chopped all fine. And then I'm going to put my peppers in. I've got orange, red, and yellow. These are all things I just found in my fridge, so I thought, well, a curry's a good dish to put everything into. And this is going to be absolutely beautiful. You could put a couple of dollops of yogurt in here if you've got some nice thick yogurt, natural yogurt of course, not flavored. You can see how this dish is coming on now. And I'm going to put the spinach in. What I want to do is just roughly chop the spinach. What happened to my knife? That's funny. Hang on a minute. Oh, I don't know where my knife went. It just disappeared. So we're just going to roughly, oh there it is. This is the one I prefer, it's smaller. I'm just going to roughly chop the spinach. These were nice big leaves on this one. I'm going to put them in. And they melt down into the curry quite easily. So it might look like a lot of spinach, but it's not. And you can even put a little bit extra in just before you're going to serve it. So it gives a nice, really vibrant color to your curry. Got lots of beautiful colors going on here. And that will just takes only moments for that spinach to melt down. There we go. So, and I'm just going to put the lid on for a couple more minutes. And basically that's it. That's your chicken curry and spinach. It's a beautiful dish. Really, really lovely. If you want to put another tablespoon of mango chutney in there, you can do that as well. Thanks for coming on, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my YouTube and press the bell, and you'll be notified when I do my next video.